I've been heavy on the grind, and in a little while I'ma shine for sure. Ripping any kind, my flow definite. Prime time, and these niggas really can't see. Adversary never phasing me. Machiavelli, proper cool J, proper lyrical display.
Yo,
all
this is
day.
Letter to the Cipher, and we are back again in the basement on this sad Sunday morning. And I tell you, it is sad because another young black man has lost his life at the hand of the police. This time, the Waukegan, Illinois police. Tuesday night, like 5 days ago, right before midnight, Marcellus Stinnett was fatally shot by the Waukegan Police Department officer, and they have not released his name as of yet. However, they did say that he was Hispanic and he was on the force for 5 years. Chief Navarro, who is the chief of police in Waukegan, Illinois, said that no weapon was recovered from the vehicle. This is a true sad story. Here it is. You have a young black female and a young black male, both of whom are together as a couple and have a child together. Tafara Williams, who is the female and the girlfriend of Marcellus Stinnett, she was driving the car. Marcellus Stinnett was on the passenger side, whom was still recovering from a previous car accident that he had in August. Chief Navarro say that the police received a call about a suspicious vehicle. One officer showed up on the scene to check out the vehicle, but according to the reports and Chief Navarro, the car had fled the scene but was caught or seen a half a mile away from where the original call took place. Does that make any sense to you? Now, the second officer who showed up on the scene got out of his police vehicle and was approaching the vehicle with Tafara Williams and Marcellus Stinnett in it when the police officer says that the car began to bag up towards him and he feared for his life and he shot in the car. Now, not only did Marcellus Stinnett lose his life, but his girlfriend, Tafara Williams, was also shot. And she was hit in the abdomen area. Now, I don't know if the bullets went from the back window or through the door and hit her from the back and ended up in her abdomen. That's the way it should be, seeing that they say that the vehicle was bagging up. Maybe they don't have their story straight. Because right now, the Illinois State Police is investigating the matter. My question is, how is the police going to investigate the police? Does that sound right to you? How can the police investigate the police? Have police been known to call other police officers wrong, call them out on their bullshit, on their illegal shootings or unnecessary force? No, they don't. And this could be a very good reason why most of them, 95% of them, have never been convicted at all. Now, mind you, if you're not familiar with Waukegan, Illinois, that little city is maybe 40, 50 miles outside from Chicago, and it is right next door to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where Jacob Blake was shot 7 times. Wrongfully by the police in Kenosha. What's going on here? While you all are giving your power out there to these two people, candidates whose one is going for re-election and the other one is going for election, what are they going to do about police killing black people? I'll tell you what they're going to do. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why is it that black people are targeted by the police here in America? Why is it that black people receive some of the worst treatment, not to mention fatal shootings of unarmed black men and women consistently? Huh? Why is that? I'll tell you why. One, because in the police subculture, while they're in their 16 weeks of police academy, they are taught to be aggressive toward black people, not white people. They are taught to approach white people and all other people a little different. I am not lying. This is common sense. If you have common sense, it can be seen all across the board. Why is it that Arabs are not mishandled or fatally shot by the police? Why is it that Chinese are not mishandled or fatally shot by the police? Why is it that Jews are not mishandled or fatally shot by the police? Why is that? Hey, that reminds me of an incident that took place in New York City, whereas the Jews were having a funeral when it was against the law to have funerals, and when the police showed up, the police did not take anybody to jail. That's one. And then number two, the Jews told them, you need to leave. You need to leave. Okay? It was a big scuffle. You can go on YouTube and look at it for yourself. And you tell me, what's the difference? If you see any difference, and I know you do, the only way that you won't see it is if you're blind. That's the only way that you won't see it. I don't care if you're black, white, pink, yellow, purple, orange, blue, yellow, whatever your color is, you know. Once you see that video, what's the difference? They are taught that way in their 16 weeks. That's why we're targeted. Not to mention the fact that black people don't have any help against police. Against the police here in America. Not unless you have the attorney, Mr. Crump. But when Mr. Crump shows up on the scene, it's too late. He's the same attorney that has taken the Ahmaud Arbery case. He's the same attorney that has taken the Jacob Blake case. He's the same attorney that has taken the Louisville Breonna Taylor case. He also took the case for George Floyd. This man is getting rich off of the deaths of young black men and women, while at the same time bringing powerful evidence against the police departments, against anybody who may have any other view or spectrum that the police are not wrong. Even white people see that you're wrong. Blue people, yellow people, purple people, banana people, pear people, orange people, apple people, everybody see that the police is wrong, yet they continue to get away with murder. Now, the officer whom they haven't released his name yet, he did get fired. He was Hispanic, and he was only on the force for 5 years. Why are they not releasing his name? If they were so right, why haven't they released the body cam footage? If they were so right, if the police are so right, why don't they release the body cam footage? They got it. Even the chief of police said that this was a sad incident, and that officer, that individual did get fired for violating police procedures. But Chief Navarro never said what those violations were, what those violations to policy were. Why would you shoot inside of a car when it's moving back towards you? If that was the case, why do you just step back?
Represent my shit, we don't give a fuck. Send this bitch up, try and clown, no go. Shut them down in slow-mo. You found black gold, black magic, true soul. I could never fake.